G'day everyone, it's Angelo Remora here. I'm your favorite Australian and the real estate dingo, bringing you another awesome blog. And today guys, I want to talk to you about the past and the number one thing that I would have done differently if I could turn back time. Check it out. So guys, before I start, I want to tell you a really cool thing that I like doing. And this kind of happens in the late hours of my workday once I've already plowed through my kind of 14th or 15th hour of the day. I'm kind of looking at my inbox and just kind of doing a bit of a Google search and looking at all of these other successful entrepreneurs out there, like, you know, the likes of Grant Cardone, Gary Vaynerchuk, Tim Ferriss, and, you know, Mark Cuban and all those Shark Tank folks and whatnot. So I get inspired to kind of flick them a quick little email and try and get a hold of them in one way or another. And I actually did get quite a few replies from a few of them. Grant Cardone replied and whatnot. And a question that I always like to ask everyone is, when looking back on your life, be it business or your personal, what is one thing that you would have done differently, right? And believe it or not, guys, I got a few replies from very successful individuals, and they all said this. They said, I would have gone bigger much sooner. And I was like, what the hell does that mean? I would have gone bigger much sooner. I guess what that means is they would have taken more risk when they had momentum on their side and when things were just working out. They would have gone bigger sooner, right? Very interesting. But anyway, I'm talking to you guys today about the number one thing that I would have done differently. And in my particular item will pertain to real estate and business in general. And I remember when I started my journey as a real estate investor, I caught the bug. It was all about the hype and buzz for me. And I was like, oh, wow, I want to buy property. I want to build a huge portfolio. I just want to get as many numbers on my board as possible because I wanted bragging rights, right? And I wanted to go to a party. I was young and dumb. And I wanted to tell these, you know, hot chicks that I'm a real estate investor and I'm an entrepreneur. Well, that kind of backfired on me. Why it backfired on me, guys, is because I was building my portfolio for quantity purposes, not quality purposes. I had no clue what I was doing. I was very young, very inexperienced. I also got wrong advice from a few bad characters, and I built a very large portfolio in a short amount of time. I was manipulating the system to borrow a ton of money. I had over $1 million in debt on only a $40,000 income. Right? And I was pretty much bleeding money on my monthly mortgage repayments, but hey, I was hoping that these properties would appreciate more in value over time than what I was losing on my monthly mortgage repayments. Just like a lot of the folks on the East Coast and West Coast did during the global financial crisis of 07 and 08. Bad idea, bad move. Guys, my message to you is this. Do not invest based on quantity. Do not invest in real estate just for the title associated with it so you can say, I quit my job, I'm a real estate investor and entrepreneur, when you're actually not that and you're not financially free. It's BS. Don't do that, guys. What I need you to do is I need you to kind of look into the future. Where do you want to be 5 years from now? Or 10 years from now? How much passive income do you need to live the lifestyle that you desire and that you want your family to enjoy in, right? Then you need to reverse engineer and you need to work your way back from that. So let's just say hypothetically, in 10 years, you want to have $100,000 in passive income coming in every single year from real estate. Every single property that you buy and every step that you take from a day-to-day basis, week, month, quarter, year, has to get you a little bit closer to achieving that end goal, right? So the properties that you are adding to your portfolio have to be producing passive income, right? They have to be cash flow positive. They have to be putting a lot of money in your pocket every single day. And those numbers have to be meeting your end goal, which is $100,000 in passive income. It's very simple, guys. Real estate is a simple game. Once you kind of get rid of all of the fat and you're not focused on all of these other little things that so many people out there try and brainwash you with. It really just comes down to the fundamentals of a particular transaction as the numbers lie today, right? Forget about capital appreciation. I'm buying it for this much. I'm renovating it for this much. This is how much rent I'm going to get. These are my expenses. I'm going to overestimate my expenses. This is how much net cash flow I'm going to get in the worst case scenario. Does that net cash flow get me a step closer towards achieving my end goal? If that net cash flow does indeed get you a step closer towards achieving your end goal, the investment might be worth pursuing further. Okay? So, guys, summarizing everything, I made mistakes. I jumped in. I bought properties for the purpose of quantity, not quality. if I could turn back time, if I could do things over again, I would buy based on my end goals. I would buy a property to get me a step closer towards achieving my end goal. And a big one that I forgot to mention is this: I would have been more patient. Okay, guys? Key word, patient. Never cry because of a missed opportunity, because there's always going to be another one around the corner. Never pay more than what you need to for any particular property, because there's always going to be another great deal around the corner. I promise you this, guys. Be patient. Have the money in the kitty. Work hard. Save the cash. Look at it in your account. It's a pretty view, trust me, and then pounce when the right opportunity presents itself, where the numbers truly make sense today. Not what they might look like tomorrow, today. The numbers have to make sense today, because we can't predict the future, okay? So guys, that is my 0.2 crypto coins. Whatever, might as well use crypto coins. I hope you've enjoyed this blog. Hey, question for you guys. If you could turn back time and looking back on your life, be it business or personal, what is one thing that you would have done differently and why? I'd love to hear from you below. Please comment. That's it for today. I'm Angelo Remora. I'm your favorite Australian and the real estate dingo. You guys have a great day.